So Scott, result here against Hibernian, positive one for your side. What did you make of the game?
I thought we started the game well, first 15 minutes or so, then we sort of fell out of it, our passing got sloppy, we sort of lost our impetus and our shape and got a bit scrappy, and then just before half time kind of picked it up again. I thought, you know, the biggest difference was the two finishes from Kirsty in the first half, although I do think we were the better side. Second half, you know, Hibs came into it a lot more. Thought again we didn't pass the ball well enough, and we've played well in stages today, in little phases of the game, and you know, I'm challenging the players to be able to do that for, you know, the full 90 minutes and sustain that kind of performance. That's kind of the level we're looking to try and get to.
The fact you got the early goal from Kirsty, do you think that gave your side a big confidence boost, settled into the game perhaps? It's
always nice if you score early. It does settle the team a bit, and you know, Kirsty's been great this season. She took her goals really well today, had a couple of other chances as well. I think we did have more opportunities than Hibs did today, and didn't take a few of them. But yeah, it settles you down, and it allows you to you know, get your nose ahead. And you know, I think today was really about the 3 points for us. It was about making sure that we won the game. I think if you had arrived here today and thought you were going to come away with a 2-1 against Hibs, we would have taken that, because the games have been really tight. But I think today was a day where we could have actually extended the lead in the game itself.
They got the goal late on in the game to make it 2-1. Did that give you a wee bit of nerves going into the last 10 minutes or so?
I think it's frustrating, to be honest, because the way that they scored was a type of attack that we know Hibs play quite often, and I tried it a number of times in the game today, and we just got slack, and our positioning was poor, but give Jamie Lee credit, she finished it really well.
In terms of some changes to the starting 11, Rachel McLaughlin coming in, she seemed to slot in perfectly for your side today. Is that a boost to have a player of her quality?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, Rachel's a great player. She's you know, got real quality, makes good decisions, a very good pass of the ball. She's fairly quick, and she's totally committed to the side. And yeah, she'll just get better and better, that's for sure.
Two centre backs that you've played often, Garasoli and Jenna Clark, both on the bench today, obviously the under-19s tournament, but the fact that you've got experience like Leanne Ross and Jo Love to call upon, is that testament to the strength and depth that you've got in the team? Yeah,
I think today I really just wanted to have our most experienced team out in the park, because you know, we were in a good position before today, but if we could have, you know, got the 3 points, it puts you in a really strong position. And sometimes you need, you know, some calm, experienced heads in there to go and do that. And you know, we're really lucky at the moment, because we've got, you know, Nikki Reid from the development team that's on the bench. We've got Ailish McSorley's come in now, and Jenna and Carly, who have played a lot of games for us anyway. And then you can still use Jo and Lero back there, so we're you know, pretty well covered in that department, which is great.
Hibs have obviously got their Champions League campaign last year. Yourselves were successful at Oriam in that stage. What would you say to Grant and to the team ahead of that? Is there any advice you would give them to get through in that stage? Oh,
I think they'll do well. I think I spoke to Grant before the game, and they've got you know, it's a good position from the point of view that they've got 2 games where I think are more manageable games for them in the beginning of the group, and it means that they can also watch their sort of main opposition from the sort of Slovenian side. So I think they'll do really well. I'm pretty sure they're going to get through this group, and it's great that, you know, if that happens, we've got 2 teams going into the last 32.
And just finally from me, your focus now switches to the Scottish Cup. On paper you've got one of the easier rounds, the fact that it's Edinburgh Caledonia. Will that give you a chance to maybe look at the whole squad that you've got? Yeah, we'll probably mix up a little bit, but you know, the thing is, as I've said, that when we're trying to be consistent with our performance throughout the game itself, you want to try and get there, so you don't want to make too many changes, and it means that if you're changing it again, then you can't get that sort of continuity. So we'll definitely make some changes, but it'll still be a very strong side going out.
Obviously a good way to start the league back at Petershill. Scott, what did you make of the turnout with it coming back after the high profile summer?
I thought it was good. Yeah, they made a noise. I'd have preferred if we'd maybe put on a slightly better performance in terms of the game itself. I think it kind of got a little bit jaded from both sides in the second half. But no, great to see a lot more bums on seats, and hopefully they enjoyed the game enough to come back and watch again.